Recently, I went on a Disney cruise, the Disney Wonder. It was a 5 night cruise from San Diego to Cabo San Lucas. And I thought I'd make a video about what to do after dinner because it's pretty open ended when you go to Disney's website. They have a over here onboard activities and they list a bunch of these things over here. But when you actually go on the cruise ship, it might not be there. And so even though this seems like a lot, when you actually do get onto the cruise ship and then look at what's available, it's a little different. So I listed 3 things that you can do right after dinner. Dinner is around like 5:30 or 6:30, and then you'll finish around 8. So you could, technically speaking, go watch a movie at the Buena Vista Theater. It's this thing over here. I'd done a different video about this, but I'm not too keen on this just because of the movie selection. When I went, there's only 3 movies available, which I've already seen on Disney Plus. I have Disney Plus, so there was Encanto, there's Frozen 2, and lastly there was Turning Red, which was the newest movie. So it's nothing new. You just get the movie experience. Unfortunately, there's no food or refreshments. If they had at least popcorn, it'd be nice. But there's not even any popcorn, and so we actually just never went into this movie theater. We went once just to see the Buzz Lightyear preview, but that's it. So going back here, you could watch a movie, or you could obviously go to the deck where the pools are and just watch the view, the beautiful view, which obviously is recommended. Just bring a jacket because it'll probably be cold in the evenings. The last thing I would recommend doing is the live entertainment. And again, when you go in here, it's not very organized well on the website. So unless you go to a blog, which you probably gone to a blog, I didn't want to spend so much time on a blog. My wife signed up for all these live stage activities. So over here, this website here, DisneyCruiseLineBlog, explains it well what's available for live stage shows. This is actually pretty great because you can see what's available. And I was on the Wonder Cruise, so you can see there's quite a few live entertainment available. So what we usually did was the first night was the Golden Mickeys. I didn't think it, so I guess I could do a slight review on some of the stuff we went to. I really didn't think this show was that great. It was I guess the first night for us to watch stuff. It just, there's some musical numbers, but I didn't think it was that worth it. So you can see it describes what kind of scenes they talk about. Like, one thing to note when you go to the Walt Disney Theater for these live shows is you might want to go like maybe 20 minutes earlier. At the time, we had to wear masks. They'll have masks available for you. But if you go 20 minutes earlier, you'll probably get a decent seat. 30 minutes is great. I think the theater opens 30 minutes before showtime. So there's going to be a line, and they say you shouldn't save seats, but people do save seats. So went to the Golden Mickeys. It was so-so. The next one was we had a magic show, which I thought was really good. This guy was actually on, John Armstrong was actually on, I guess, forgot what the name of that show is, but I really like the magic show. He has some tiny plunger trick. And so if you're on the Disney Wonder and he's there, I would check out the magic show. It's pretty good. The next night was the Frozen show. It's basically a rehash of Frozen. The beginning was kind of strange because they're using like puppets or something. But then the second half, it was actually real people singing and dancing. And so it's not bad. I mean, I really didn't like the whole puppets thingy, but afterwards, when it was just a regular play and musical, that was fine. And so the last thing we did on near the last day was the Disney Dreams one. Actually, I didn't get to go, but my wife and kid went to it, and they liked it, enjoyed it. And I guess this is just cool, just because it's something you wouldn't be able to do unless you're on the Disney cruise. So I would recommend going to the live stage shows, and I'll include this link over here that shows what's available on each ship. So, and again, so try to come a little earlier, just so you can get a good seat. There was a mask requirement, so you're pretty much able to sit next to anyone. And also, sometimes they have photography, those photographers right before the theater. So if you want to take some pictures, you can do that. If you signed up for, photo pictures on the Disney cruise.